Have you ever felt like you don't quite fit into the world as it is? As if something inside you is begging to awaken, to change, to grow. That feeling is not your imagination. It's a calling, a silent reminder that you were chosen for something greater. And when that calling arrives, it changes everything, even without making a sound. Some people go their whole lives without noticing. Others, like you, start to recognize the signs. They come disguised as vivid dreams, repeated coincidences, unexpected separations, or a deep need for silence. The universe has subtle ways of speaking to those who are ready. And if you're listening, it's because something is about to happen. These signs are not always comfortable. Often they come with confusion, solitude, or changes that feel painful. But every transition brings preparation with it. When something enormous is about to arrive, life begins to clear, organize, redirect. You start to drift away from the old to make room for the new. If your soul feels restless, if things are shifting without explanation, breathe. You are being guided. The path may seem strange right now, but everything will make sense down the road. Every step, every sign, every change. It's all part of something far greater than you can imagine. My name is George, and if you've made it this far, it's because this content was meant for you. Here we talk about awakening, purpose, and signs that can no longer be ignored. If this message touched your heart, subscribe to the channel, activate notifications, and walk with me on this journey of awareness. You are not alone. Let's walk together. 1. An invisible calling is happening inside you. Sometimes, you simply wake up feeling like something is different. It's not fear. It's not sadness. It's as if something inside you is moving. You feel an inexplicable pull, as if you're being drawn towards something you don't yet understand. This internal movement is real, and it has a reason. That discomfort that appears out of nowhere can be scary at first. You look at your life and everything seems the same, but at the same time, nothing feels quite right. This is a sign that your soul is expanding. It no longer wants to be stuck where growth no longer exists. This feeling is proof that you are changing. You may be in a relationship, job, or routine that has always been tolerable, but now feels lifeless. It's not that something got worse. It's that you're growing inside. What once made sense no longer feeds your truth. This shows that something new is asking for space. This discomfort is a warning. It arises when your soul is ready for the next step. Even if you don't yet have clarity about what's coming, there is already a movement happening within you. Ignoring it can leave you stagnant. But if you listen, this calling leads you to what is real. Many people resist this phase. They try to continue as if nothing is changing. They follow routines that no longer make sense. But the body feels it. The heart feels it. The soul begins to scream louder. And the more you pretend everything is fine, the greater the discomfort becomes. The universe is asking for your attention. When you begin to accept that you're in transformation, everything changes. You stop fighting the feeling and begin listening to what it's trying to show you. The restlessness turns into direction. Fear becomes courage. The emptiness gives way to possibilities. Change begins inside before it manifests outside. This calling you feel is not a coincidence. It's preparation. When something grand is about to arrive, the soul anticipates it. It starts to clear out what no longer serves, pulls you toward new places, awakens old dreams. The restlessness is just the beginning of something greater wanting to be born in you. Believe this. If you're feeling all of this, you are not alone. You're being called because you're ready. The universe doesn't awaken those who aren't yet equipped for the new. And if this has reached you now, it's because something deep is about to bloom in your life. Accept the calling. The transformation has already begun. 2. The universe is speaking to you through coincidences. Some situations happen and seem like simple coincidences. You think about someone and they appear. You're reflecting on something and hear the answer in a random video. You need a solution, and suddenly, an opportunity appears. When this starts to happen frequently, it's a sign that something bigger is guiding you. These events are not mere chance. They are signs. It's as if life is communicating with you through subtle, almost imperceptible, yet very precise events. And you can only notice them when you begin to pay attention. Coincidences reveal that the unseen is acting, even if you can't yet see it clearly. The universe doesn't use words. It uses signs. It responds to your energy, your internal state, your intention. When you become more conscious, more connected to your inner self, you start to notice these messages more easily. Your external reality begins to reflect your thoughts, feelings, and even your doubts. Some call this synchronicity. It's when everything seems to be in perfect harmony, even if you don't understand how. A repeating number, a phrase that follows you, a person who crosses your path at the right moment. None of it is random. Every detail has a function in your awakening. These synchronicities are not just meant to impress. They point the way. They show that you're on the right path. When something big is being prepared, the universe starts to leave clues. As if it's saying, keep going, you're doing well. These signs are anchors for your faith, invitations to keep believing. To notice these signs, you need to be present. It's not about obsessively searching for meanings, but about cultivating awareness. When you slow down, observe more, and listen to your inner self, the signs reveal themselves naturally. They are everywhere, just waiting for you to recognize them. Keep a notebook nearby. Write down what seems strange, out of place, or repetitive. Over time, patterns begin to emerge. A number, a color, a word. Gradually, everything connects, and when you piece it all together, you realize you were being guided all along. If you're seeing many coincidences, don't doubt it. You're entering a space where everything begins to align. These are quiet messages that say, you're not alone. Follow your intuition, embrace the journey, and allow yourself to be guided by that invisible intelligence that knows you better than you know yourself. You were chosen to awaken, and the universe is showing you that day after day, with signs that may seem small, but carry a tremendous purpose. You just need to allow yourself to see with the eyes of the soul. The path is already being drawn, and each coincidence is a step closer to the destiny that is yours alone. 3. People and situations will leave, and that's okay. At certain points in life, you notice that some people begin to drift away without explanation. Conversations become rare, meetings stop happening, and bonds that once seemed strong begin to weaken. This can hurt, confuse, and even make you feel guilty. But not all departures are rejections. Many times it's simply a sign that you're changing. The same happens with situations. A job loses its meaning. A place no longer brings comfort. A routine becomes heavy. None of this means failure. It means growth. When you evolve internally, what doesn't evolve with you naturally stops being part of your path. Life begins to rearrange everything around you, even if you don't ask it to. The mind tends to resist these changes. It clings to what's familiar, even when it no longer serves. Fear of being alone arises, of losing reference points, of making mistakes. But that fear isn't a warning of danger. It just shows that you're leaving an old zone and entering something new, still unknown. Not everything that leaves does so to hurt you. Many things go because they've already served their purpose in your life. People come to teach, places come to prepare, situations come to strengthen. When the lesson is over, the cycle closes. Holding on past the time only prolongs the wear and suffering. When you accept this movement with less resistance, the pain decreases. It doesn't disappear immediately, but it becomes lighter. You begin to understand that the empty space is not punishment, it's opportunity. It's in this space that something aligned with who you are becoming can arrive. The new needs room to enter. Sometimes, distance happens without conflict. Other times it comes with silence or emotional detachment. In any case, forcing things to stay only creates more wear. What's true finds natural ways to continue. What's not dissolves gradually. Trusting this process brings relief and clarity. Letting go of what leaves takes courage. It means accepting that not everything is forever, but it also brings freedom. When you let the old go, your hands are free. Free to receive new experiences, new connections, new opportunities that match who you are now. This distancing is a silent cleansing. Nothing happens without meaning. Even what hurts is preparing something greater. Trust that life knows exactly what it's doing. What's behind you helped build who you are. What's ahead will reveal how far you can go. 4. The solitude that calls you is not isolation, it's healing. At a certain point, you start to feel the desire to be alone more often. Not out of sadness or anger at people, but from exhaustion with noise. The world feels too loud, too demanding. Parties lose their appeal. Conversations feel draining. A sincere desire for silence, space, and pause begins to arise. This need for withdrawal is not a sign of weakness. It's a sign of inner listening. Something within you is asking for attention. The soul needs time to reorganize, to process recent changes, to integrate all you've been feeling. This calling shows up when you're going through an important transition. Many people mistake this moment for isolation or sadness. But there is a clear difference. Isolation comes from pain. Withdrawal comes from awareness. You're not trying to escape the world. You're trying to find yourself again. To understand who you are becoming now, after so many inner and outer changes. Not everyone will understand this process. Some people may think you're being distant or strange. Others might interpret it as disinterest. But this phase is not about others. It's about you. It's a return to center, an internal adjustment that must happen before the next step of your journey. During this time, you're drawn to simple activities. Walking alone, journaling, listening to deep music, being in silence without guilt. These are not a waste of time. They are forms of healing. It's in this space that emotions settle and ideas begin to clear. Silence reveals what noise hides. When you step away from distractions, you begin to notice patterns, old desires, fears needing attention. This meeting with yourself can be intense, but it's also liberating. You begin to know yourself without interference, without external expectations, without masks. There's no rush to exit this phase. Each person has their own time. Forcing socializing when your soul craves silence only creates more exhaustion. Honoring this moment is an act of maturity. It's understanding that self-care is also a responsibility, not a luxury. This withdrawal is not the final destination. It's preparation. Just as the earth needs rest before receiving new seeds, you too need this pause. When this phase fulfills its role, the desire to connect returns, but in a different, lighter, more genuine way. Respect this calling. It didn't come to separate you from life, but to bring you closer to who you truly are. In silence, you become stronger. And when you return to the world, you come back more whole, more aware, and ready to live what's next. 5. Your dreams are speaking to you, clearly. There are nights when you wake up with your heart racing and your mind filled with images that seem to have come from another world. They are vivid, intense, almost real dreams. You remember the details, feel the emotions as if you were still there. This kind of dream is not common. It carries a message that needs to be heard. Many times these dreams show strange symbols, unfamiliar people, or places you've never visited. And yet, there is a sense of familiarity. It's as if your subconscious is trying to speak to you in a different language, less logical, more profound. It's the universe using the silence of the night to whisper what you need to know. Some of these dreams repeat themselves. Details may change, but the feeling is the same. Others come loaded with symbols: water, fire, light, flight, falling. All of this has meaning. These are codes revealing what is transforming inside you. They are signs that something is being gestated and will soon manifest. You may dream of farewells, reunions, doors opening, unknown paths. And when you wake up, you feel that something has changed. Sometimes there is a sudden clarity about what needs to be done. Other times, a sense that something big is approaching, even if you don't know what it is. These messages come from your soul. The best way to connect with these signs is by writing. As soon as you wake up, write down what you remember, even if it seems disconnected. Over time, patterns emerge. A word, a color, a feeling. The subconscious speaks in symbols, not direct sentences. Recording them helps you gradually understand this language. These dreams don't appear by chance. They are like maps showing paths you may not have noticed during the day. Sometimes, they bring answers to questions you haven't even asked yet. Other times, they reveal truths you're afraid to accept. But everything that appears is part of your awakening process. Some dreams may even seem like premonitions. You dream about a person and they contact you the next day. Or you dream about change and days later, an opportunity appears. Don't ignore it. Pay attention. This is a clear way the universe guides you, using the sensitivity of your mind while it rests. If you've been dreaming a lot lately, know that you're in tune with something higher. You're receiving messages, guidance, and signs that can transform your life. Honor this process. Take time to understand it. Dreaming like this is a spiritual privilege. It's a reminder that you're being guided, even when you don't realize it. 6. You are changing, and some people feel it. There are moments when you begin to realize that something has changed, but you can't quite explain what. The people close to you seem more distant. Conversations that once flowed now feel forced. Places that once enchanted you no longer touch you. All of this is a sign that you are changing inside. This change can unsettle those who are used to your old version. As you become more true to yourself, some people feel uncomfortable. That doesn't mean you did anything wrong. It simply means your energy is different. And those who don't move with this shift naturally drift away. You start acting with more clarity, thinking more deeply, speaking more authentically. And that scares those who live by appearances. Some people distance themselves because they don't know how to deal with your new vibration. It's not rejection, it's reorganization. What's leaving is making room for what's arriving. This phase can feel lonely. You feel between worlds. You no longer belong to the old, but you haven't fully found the new yet. But this crossing is necessary. It strengthens you, matures you, and brings you closer to those who truly resonate with your current essence. The right people will appear at the right time. It's normal to miss old connections, but it's important not to force the return of those who chose to leave. Those who need to stay, stay. Those who need to return, return. Those who need to go, go. Everything follows a flow we often don't understand, but that always works for our greater good. You begin to say no more easily, to prioritize your time, to avoid empty conversations and environments that don't nourish you. This isn't arrogance, it's discernment. When you take care of your energy, you begin to filter what enters your life. This selectivity protects your peace and sustains your growth. This phase teaches you to love your own company, to trust your own steps, to choose with more awareness. Even if the path seems lonelier now, it's leading you to something more genuine. This reconfiguration is necessary so that your new chapter can be sustained on solid foundations. Keep being faithful to who you're becoming. Don't blame yourself for stepping away from old environments. You're not losing people. You're finding yourself again. You're leaving what was shallow to dive into what is deep. And in that dive, you'll find what truly matters. 7. Everything is aligning because something big is coming. Do you feel like something important is about to happen? As if life is quietly reorganizing itself, moving everything behind the scenes. That feeling doesn't come from nowhere. It's one of the strongest signs that you're being prepared to live a major, deep, and transformative change. The universe has subtle ways of signaling that something new is on the way. It stirs emotions, creates situations, shakes your certainties. None of this is punishment. It's preparation. When something immense is about to emerge, life empties you first, removes the excess, clears what's out of place, and opens space for the new. This process can feel confusing. You feel in transition, as if you're between an old life and something that hasn't arrived yet. And you are. This in-between phase is uncomfortable, but necessary. It builds the inner structure so you can receive what's coming without losing yourself along the way. What you feel inside is not imagination. It's real. This restlessness, these signs, these dreams, all of it is warning you. Something is on the way. A clearer purpose, a stronger calling, a chance to live with more truth, more love, more awareness. But this only arrives for those who prepare. You've gone through pain that seemed endless, lost people, faced doubts, endured lonely nights. All of it shaped your strength. All of it was part of the refinement. Now you're more whole, more awake, more ready. What once knocked you down now teaches you, and what's coming will be the fruit of this journey. The universe doesn't deliver something great to someone still stuck in old versions of themselves. That's why so much had to change. So many cycles had to close. So many truths had to be revealed. You're not the same anymore. And that's exactly why you're now ready to receive what you couldn't sustain before. You are chosen. And that's why your journey was more intense. But it will also be richer. Something special is reserved for you. Something that matches your purest essence. That honors your courage. That celebrates your transformation. And that can only arrive now, with you more conscious of who you are. When the great moment arrives, you'll recognize it. You'll take a deep breath, smile, and understand. Everything was part of it. Nothing was in vain. And this new cycle that begins will be just the start of an even more beautiful, lighter, and more meaningful phase. If you've made it this far, it's because something inside you already knows that the signs can no longer be ignored. Your soul is calling you more strongly. The universe is moving to take you to a new place, a place more aligned with who you truly are, with what you came here to live and share. Maybe you felt all of this subtly, almost imperceptibly. Or maybe you felt it intensely, like an avalanche of emotions, doubts, and intuitions. In either case, know this: everything is exactly as it should be. Each person experiences this awakening in their own way, at their own pace. There is no single path, but there is a truth that is guiding you. These 7 signs don't appear by chance. They show up when you are ready, even if you don't feel prepared. They show up when the soul has already chosen to evolve, when the old no longer serves, when the new begins to knock at the door, asking for space. And you feel this internally first, before anything changes on the outside. Some phases will feel lonely, confusing, or even painful. But in time, everything starts to make sense. What was discomfort becomes clarity. What was silence becomes answers. What was loss becomes liberation. And when you look back, you realize that each stage was essential. Each sign was part of your preparation. Nothing you've lived was in vain. Nothing that happened to you was a mistake. Everything was part of the process that brought you here. Now, you have more awareness, more courage, more connection with your essence. And it's with this new energy that you'll move forward, ready to receive what the universe has reserved for you. Keep trusting the signs. They will still appear, sometimes subtly, sometimes intensely, but always with purpose. With each step, each decision, each transformation, you are getting closer to your mission. You are not alone. Others are also awakening. Others are also hearing this call. You are part of something greater. Believe, the best is yet to come. And when this new chapter reveals itself, you will understand why everything had to happen the way it did. The universe has a precision the mind can't understand, but the heart can recognize. And if you felt this message, it's because you are ready to live this new phase. If you connected with this content, leave a comment below, sharing which of the 7 signs you've already noticed in your life. Your experience could inspire someone else going through the same process. And remember, you are chosen. The universe is with you, and the next step of your journey begins now.